MetLife Stadium, New Jersey, the stage for the 2026 World Cup opener. For the Brazilian national team, arriving here, the pressure is immense. Under manager Carlo Ancelotti, the squad carries the weight of a singular national obsession, Rumo al Hexa, the chase for a sixth World Cup title. But from the opening kickoff, Brazil found themselves entirely on the back foot. The Africa Cup of Nations champions, Morocco, immediately overran them, forcing the South Americans to desperately chase the game. This chart shows the massive statistical disparity in those opening minutes. By the 10-minute mark, Morocco held almost 70% of possession and had already taken 5 shots to Brazil's 0. The North Africans dictated the tempo, advancing with precision while Brazil scrambled to disrupt their rhythm. Those opening 10 minutes exposed a deep vulnerability. A highly organized tactical system was pulling apart a disorganized defense, putting Brazil's ultimate dream in serious jeopardy before the tournament had even settled. This diagram shows exactly how Morocco dismantled Brazil's defense. They intentionally bypassed the center of the pitch, routing their momentum to aggressively overload Brazil's left flank. You can see Moroccan captain Achraf Hakimi consistently applying pressure here, completely isolating left-back Douglas Santos. Because Brazil couldn't redirect Hakimi's attacks, their midfield was forced to shift over to help. That created massive, exploitable gaps right through the middle of the pitch. In the 21st minute, Morocco took full advantage. Brahim Diaz found himself standing completely unpressured in that exact central gap. Santos stepped up to challenge him, but he reacted too late. Diaz easily found an open passing lane on the run. The ball reached Ilias Saibari, who cleanly split center-backs Gabriel and Marquinhos to slot home an easy goal. Saibari's goal was the direct result of Morocco's tactical plan to systematically pull apart Brazil's defensive shape. When your tactical setup is being systematically dismantled live on the pitch and you're already trailing, how do you fix it? Brazil often relies on a different historical solution, abandoning structural rigidity to lean entirely on the creative brilliance of a single superstar. In the 32nd minute, Vinicius Júnior took over. The Real Madrid standout drove to the left side of the penalty area and fired a shot directly into the far upper corner of the net. The strike was so forceful it threatened to snap the fingers of goalkeeper Yassine Bounou on its way in. That strike provided a psychological reset for the squad. It halted the Moroccan advance, allowing the South Americans to finally settle into their passing sequences and control the remainder of the match. Which raises a larger question for the rest of this tournament. Can a modern team navigate a World Cup relying on fleeting moments of brilliance rather than a cohesive system? For Brazil, the answer is in their trophy case. Out of their 5 World Cup victories, 4 were driven by a singular standout player carrying the squad. A teenage Pelé led the charge for their first title in 1958, and Garrincha carried the torch 4 years later. Romario inspired their victory in 1994, and Ronaldo dominated in 2002. Relying on an individual savior is the Brazilian blueprint. This timeline of Brazil's 5 World Cup triumphs reveals a strict pattern. In every championship year, they won their opener. Expanding to their last 20 appearances, Brazil has never lost an opening match. They've won 17 and drawn only 3. They face a slightly more forgiving path in Group C, needing 3 points against Haiti and Scotland to advance to the knockout stages. Vini Jr. proved that a singular superstar can indeed mask a broken tactical system for a single night. But history shows that every one of Brazil's 5 titles began with a win. By starting with a draw, they've already placed themselves in territory where no Brazilian champion has ever succeeded.